Hello, YouTube. Well, last night I saw Paranormal Activity. Now, very few films, very few films have been genuinely creepy to me. Very few films actually freak me out, and this is one of them. The Exorcist, it bothered me, but this movie did more so, which I didn't think was possible. Now, I did not see it in theaters. Yes, I did rip off a copy. I'm sorry for bootlegging, but it was a limited release film. It wasn't being released in all areas, so I really didn't. I mean, I'm waiting for the DVD release. I'm gonna definitely buy a copy. That's 100% gonna buy a copy. I am. If it's, you know, I don't see why it wouldn't be released here, but, you know. But this film is genuinely creepy. This was the premise, the plot is a family moves into a starter house, as they're called, and a bunch of shit starts happening. You know, creepy, paranormal, just weird stuff. You know, it starts with noises, and eventually, like it started with footprint noises and kind of like thuds, like, you know, well, you know, stuff like, okay, that's probably a bad example, but eventually you actually hear the entity scream at one point, which, ugh, that gave me chills. The entity, as they believe it's a demon, it just consistently messes with them, because it's after his girlfriend. That is the whole, what they eventually figure out. I'm not ruining anything, trust me. But, you know, that's what it's after, is her, for some reason, because you find out it's followed her from a young age, all through her life. So, you know, definitely strange, definitely weird, but it's a good film, because of the fact that the way it's shot is with, you know, a home video camera, an expensive one, but a home video camera nonetheless. That is the style, kind of like Blair Witch Project, you know, decent equipment, you know, paranormal, you know. I love that. I mean, you don't see that style a lot from what I've seen. You know, like Blair Witch. I love Blair Witch Project. I loved it. You know, a lot of people say it's overrated. A lot of people say it's underrated. I'm one of the people that say it's underrated. I thought it was great for the way it was shot, and, you know, the effect worked. The effect of being creeped out by something you don't understand did work for that film. You know, and eventually it was exposed that it was all fake, and, you know, they came out of the woods. Eventually, the three kids, or the three teenagers, college students, whatever. I keep forgetting they're like in their 20s, but I always think they're younger. I don't know why, I just do. But yeah. This film seriously messed with my head, and very few films can do that successfully, and I like it because it makes you think. This movie might, even though I've heard both sides say it's real and it's not real. I've heard both versions of that. You know, it's fake. You know, it was all set up, blah blah blah. And I've, you know, just like the Blair Witch Project, actually before it was revealed to be fake, people were, you know, discussing what they thought, you know, whether or not it was real. And quite frankly, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I want it to be real. I want it to be genuine film shot by these two people in their home. Well, more or less the boyfriend. He was more or less obsessed with the camera, to be honest. But that was a good thing for the film. That was very good, you know, because you saw everything that went on. But like I said, you know, I don't know if it's fake or real. I really don't care, but I lean more towards wanting it to be real. Oh, dishwasher, sorry. Anyway, yeah. You know, if it's released in your area and you can find a local theater and you're into the paranormal stuff, you know, and around this time of year, I've noticed around mid to the mid-October to even sometimes the middle of November, the best paranormal films come out, you know, versus what comes out throughout the year, because throughout the year you do see horror films, and you know, this Paranormal Activity is a suspense movie, definitely, in all sense, in all respects. It's about suspense and dread. You constantly have this feeling of like, oh, what's gonna happen, and you do. And I didn't know what to expect. I had no idea that was gonna happen. You know, you'll see if you go see it. You'll see. If you're one of the unfortunate people, like, okay, the reason I downloaded it, like I said, I can't wait. I could not wait for the DVD. I'm sorry. I got too excited about it, you know, because I was reading about it. I'm like, oh, this sounds awesome, you know. So, but like I said, I'm gonna buy it. I will purchase it on DVD. Like I said, if it's released in all the, you know, nationwide, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, because that would be really stupid on the filmmaker's part, because this is an independent film. That's the other thing. I love independent films like this, so, you know, I want it to succeed. I want it to do well. But if you want the link for it, I will consider giving it out. But you have to message me. I'm not going to put it in on the sidebar. I don't, yeah. I can't do that, because I actually do feel bad about breaking the copyright law. I do. But I'm sorry, damn it, I got too excited about seeing this film. Like, me and my friends kept talking about it. And, you know, I saw it as a download on this website I frequent, which it's a PSP website, just to let you know. But usually I read about game reviews on there, really. And sometimes I'll look in the movies and TV shows section for something. I want to watch something, you know, something that's like, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but if it's old and no one really cares about it anymore, I don't see as much harm in that versus something that's new, because they do have movies on there that are brand new, but I go to theaters. I don't download them. I do not, because, like I said, you know, this is the only one, honestly, in a while, that's new, that, you know, made me want to be like, I'm sorry, I can't wait, you know. Like, I was looking at, I remember I looked up the release dates for it in my area, and the 25th and the 2nd were dates that were posted like a week ago. They're not there anymore. So, you know, and I guess I could have called the theater and been like, well, what's going on? But I mean, you know, the point is, it was a great film. It's a great experience. I remember watching a review here on YouTube, which it was cool, because that guy, he reviewed the film, then he had like a little thing talking about, okay, there's spoilers here, stop the review, and I did. But he said before all that, because I didn't, like I said, I did not watch it, you know, I didn't know what to expect. I did not. Was that he was talking about how, it's more of, it's a better experience to see it by yourself, or maybe with like 1 or 2 other people at the most at your house. Like, this would have been better as a straight-to-DVD release versus seeing it in a theater, and I agree. I think if I had seen it in a theater, regardless of the fact, you know, my conscious decision to download it instead of go see it, even though, like I said, the dates I'm still not sure on. I guess I could call them and see. Maybe I still will. Maybe I'll go see it anyway, if it's still playing, you know. I'm running out of time. The point is it's better by yourself, or with like 1 or 2 other people. It's if it's more of an intimate experience, way better than I think than seeing it in a theater. I'm running out of time here. I think I didn't even want this to run this long, but it's me. Peace, comment, subscribe, you know, favorite. Like I said, message me for the link if you want it, and I'll think about giving. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a guarantee, but I'm not going to be like heartless. I mean, I'm sure at least 1 or 2 people, maybe more, will get the link. Okay, but you have to ask me for it. I'm not just going to give it out to anybody. So, like I said, peace, comment, subscribe. Just watch for another video here soon.